They say the devil doesn't come with horns. Sometimes he comes with a job offer that looks too good to be true. For Chidima Okafor, a struggling 24-year-old nurse in Yaba, that offer came on a quiet Tuesday morning in November 2024. She packed her bags for Ikui, thinking she was going there to save a life. She didn't know she was walking into a house designed to steal her own. Chidima was hardworking, religious, and desperate to send money back to her parents in the village. She received a call from an agency she didn't remember applying to. They offered her a private home care job in Old Ikoyi. The pay was 450,000 naira per month. For a nurse in Lagos, this was a fortune. The job description was simple: care for an elderly, bedridden man, administer his medication, and ensure he was comfortable. On November 12, Chidima packed her bags. She told her fiancé Emeka that God had finally answered her prayers. She arrived at the address, a massive colonial-style mansion on Glover Road, hidden behind high black gates and electric fences. The silence in the compound was heavy. No birds, no generator noise. She was met by the house manager, a tall man with a scar running across his left eye. He took her phone. "No phones allowed while on duty. Privacy policy," he said. Chidima hesitated, but handed it over. For 450k, she could sacrifice her phone for a few hours a day. She was taken to the patient's room. The man, whom they called Chief, lay on a bed that looked more like a hospital operating table. He was unconscious, hooked up to strange machines that hummed with a low vibrating frequency. But what confused Chidima was the medication. The vials had no labels, just numbers: -001, -004, -009. For 3 days, she did her job, but she noticed something terrifying. The chief wasn't sick, he was getting younger. When she arrived, his hair was white and his skin was wrinkled. By the 3rd day, his hair was turning black at the roots and his skin was plumping up. But while the chief was getting stronger, Chidima was feeling weak, dizzy, drained. She would wake up from her naps feeling like she had run a marathon. Her hair began to fall out in clumps. Her skin turned pale and dry. On the 4th night, unable to sleep, she crept out of her room to find the kitchen to get water. She took a wrong turn down a corridor she was told was off limits. She heard a voice. It was the supposed claimed house manager speaking on a phone. "The transfer is working fast. The host is compatible. We will be done by tomorrow night. Prepare the disposal team." Disposal team? Chidima's blood ran cold. She realized instantly she wasn't the nurse, she was the battery. She ran back to her room, grabbed her bag and smashed the window. She didn't care about the height, she jumped. She landed badly, twisting her ankle, but the adrenaline pushed her. She limped toward the gate, screaming for help. A police patrol van was passing by, who struck of luck. She waved them down, crying, "Help me! They're killing me! Help!" The van stopped. 2 officers stepped out. Chidima collapsed at their feet, pointing at the gate. "That house! They are doing rituals! Please take me away!" The officers looked at her. Then they looked at the gate. The heavy black gate opened and the house manager walked out calmly. He didn't look scared, he looked annoyed. He nodded at the police officers. "She is mentally unstable. She missed her medication this afternoon." One of the officers looked at Chidima, then looked at the manager. The officer smiled, a cold, terrifying smile. "Sorry, madam, you'll have to go back inside." "What?" Chidima gasped. "Family matter," the officer said. By the way, if this story is keeping you on the edge of your seat, please hit that subscribe button. We are exposing the stories they want to keep hidden. Before she could scream again, the policeman grabbed her, not to arrest her, but to throw her back inside the compound. They watched as the house manager dragged Chidima back across the gravel. The heavy black gates slammed shut. The police van drove off. One of the police officers was not happy with the scene. He sensed something wasn't right. Emeka, her fiancé, has been looking for Chidima everywhere but couldn't reach her as her phone was seized, all in the name of privacy policy. 2 days later, Emeka went to the police station to report her missing. Unlucky, the police officers who saw her 2 days ago were not on duty. He was laughed at. She probably ran off with a rich lover in Ikoyi, you know how these nurses are. Emeka left the station shaking with rage. He knew Chidima. She wasn't the type to run off. She wasn't the type to ignore his calls. If you want to see how Emeka fights back and the shocking discovery he makes inside that mansion, you need to subscribe and turn on notifications right now. Part 2 is coming and you won't believe what they found in that room.